Hello there, welcome back to EU4 where I'm playing as the Netherlands. It is 1640 and my homeland, the Netherlands, is still completely undefended. All my armies are scattered around the world. Christian Huygens. Huygens was a Dutch mathematician, astronomer and physicist, who founded the wave theory of light, discovered the true shape of the rings of Saturn, and made original contributions to the science of dynamics, the study of the action of forces on bodies. Forgotten until the early 19th century, his theories on light appear today as one of the most brilliant and original contributions to modern science, and will always be remembered by the principle bearing his name. Get 100 admin power, and a half-price tax advisor to hire. Well, I kind of still need my missionary guy, I think. So I might finish doing all my missionary work and then I'll grab him. Now, my stat holder is a 243, so I'm going to focus on admin points for a while. Also because I've got a lot of ideas still to get in the admin tree. Speaking of missionaries, he's done his work again. Let's move on to Ruhanu. Do some missionary work there. Turn off stability further for a while to get some points built up again. And I can core up that one now too. Okay. I can get a new tech, but I'm still 8 years ahead, so I won't be doing that. Okie dokie. What to do? I'm going to choose with Vijayanagar for another 2 years. I've got a couple of colonies slowly getting there. My 2 Australian colonies are a bit over halfway. Spain has claimed Spanish Australia. I've got a feeling Spain will probably... Yeah, they'll probably want to try and claim these, I reckon. Most likely be the war, but we'll see what happens. 13 colonies is maxed out. I guess my next goal will probably be trying to take over this part of the world. That's what I'm thinking. Malacca area. There's not much else I can really do. Because I'm still unable to attack anything in Europe. Great Britain is protecting Savoy. Austria and Britain are protecting Brabant still. Munster still being protected by Austria. Native assimilation in Wajak. Some of the local natives have been assimilated into the colony's population. With the additional population, we have a lot bigger faith in the feasibility of Wajak. 100 pops. Although... No. Austria's not at war. If Austria got started in a big war and didn't protect Munster, that only leaves Trier and Brabant as protectors, so there's some possibilities there. And Bremen's a free city, has lots of allies. Just not many options for expanding, at least in Europe, or England, or Great Britain. They're at war. Jeez. They just summoned a big army. Great Britain are at war, are they? No, I still got Austria and Great Britain. It's worth keeping an eye on this. I wonder if it's even worth bringing my armies back to the mainland. Just to see if I can make something happen. Embattled letter of Marquis. Privateering is always a difficult diplomatic issue, especially when no open war is conducted, and the distinction between an enemy who must be subject to certain rules of war and a lawless pirate is not always clear-cut. Even less so is the case of a recently captured vessel which has displayed a letter of marque issued by a colonial governor with dubious authority. While this supposed privateer looks like a simple pirate to us, accepting the letter's valid may allow us to maintain better diplomacy with his masters. Let's just say this flimsy excuse can't be allowed to spare him from the gallows. So I have two options. I'm going to wage on the war against Vijayanagar. The conversion done. Let's get Colombo working. Or wait for this colony to finish up and then I wage war in Malacca. Or I try and make some grounds in Europe again. There should be a stable government. Several of the leading members of the government are deeply worried about some changes proposed to how the realm should be ruled. They demand a stop to such outrageous reforms based on our tried and proved traditions, naturally avoiding mentioning how the changes would impact their own power base. I'll just lose 10 prestige for now. I'm trying to set up admin points. Military points are maxed out, so I'll just do a bit of... Oh, how are my generals going? I've got 4 leaders. Okay. I'll just do some development. Not many options for manpower spending. Only 2 provinces that I'm putting points into. Mercantilism's almost done again as well. I was beaten to it. 53% mercantilism, that's pretty good. 47% trade power there. Okie dokie. I need Austria to go to war, that's what I need. I need Austria getting involved in a big, messy war. Like with the Ottomans or Russia or something like that. And obviously not getting involved in said war. So that would make it harder. So I go to war with tactical innovation. Years at sea have given us a veteran crews able to perform amazing... Let me try that again. Years at sea have given us veteran crews able to perform amazing feats in battle. Some of these techniques can be standardized and used to give us an edge over our enemies. I don't have any galleys, but I do have some heavy ships. So our heavy ships will clear the seas. Not that I use them for combat much anyway. All my star forts are about to pop. I was going to build one actually in... No. In Australia. Ah. So Australia is now a colonial nation. Tierra Austral. My missionary advisor just died, so I'm going to grab that half price guy that was on offer earlier, being Christian Huygens. Or would I go for a full price one? Get more admin points. No, let's go half price. Done. Austria needs to go to war with someone. Brabant has sowed discontent. How dare they? Yeah, I was going to build a fort, I think, in South Africa, just as a bit of protection. So let's do that. A build one in Carp seems to be the best province of the lot. These Wajak members are very aggressive. So the truce with Vijayanagar is over. I could attack them again if I chose to. Could just take more land. Take the Maldives even. Is an army still on the Maldives? No, it looks like they've evacuated them. I'll take the Maldives. I don't really see any point taking Vijayanagar though. Colombo has been converted, only leaves 2 more. One's just a colony, and one's going to take far, far too long. Candy. It's going to take far too long. Non-accepted culture is hurting it. What if I accept Sinhalese as a culture then? Yeah, let's promote that. Yeah, still takes a long time, but I'll get it done. Brad is into quite a big province, and so is Zealand. I really get that nothing is happening at the moment. I'm astutely aware of that, but there's not much I can really do. I can build some more trade in Zealand and Limburg. Oh, Zealand can use a workshop. Let's do that. Boundary dispute. Lack of good maps or tools to create accurate maps would occasionally lead to overlapping claims of authority in border regions. These disputes were usually over very marginal areas, but could serve as a point of friction when monarchs decided to press the issue. Let's press the issue with 13 colonies. I don't really want to upset the 13 colonies. Just between you and me. I can build. Colombo could use a training field. Build a dry dock. This place has already got a normal dock. I'm gonna build a training field in Colombo. One in Limburg. That'll do for now. Okay. How's this colony going? Only halfway there. Well, that's not good. That is not good. Our fleet can't be complete without a glorious flagship. Okay. Yeah, whatever. A golden figurehead sounds nice. 5 prestige, 50 ducats. You get a free war galleon. A free heavy ship. But I've got separatists in my lands now, which aren't mine. Well, I guess you guys are going on a boat ride back home. I get an idea. I can get the next expansion idea, so I might as well do that. Help these colonies get in a bit faster. Faster colonists. Oops, go away. You cannot simply send colonists out and expect them to build a colony. There is a time-consuming process of preparing the expedition with all the items they will need to survive in their new home. Using past experience, we can speed this process up. Prospering times. Henrik Lodewijk has become renowned for our country's artistic achievements and blossoming economy. Artists, philosophers, and poets are flocking to Den Haag, and the thriving economy has allowed extensive artistic funding. Several fine architectural buildings are being erected, and beautiful gardens are built to demonstrate our country's wealth, and many members of our new intellectual elite have ideas on how to improve various parts of the country. I'm just going to say invest in better urban infrastructure, just for the admin points, really. One base tax in Limburg. Aren't these guys annoying? Got a freed merchant. We're going to use that free merchant. I can use him here in Malacca. Okay, let's do that. Empire of China, okay. We've got 2 colonies very close to being done. I wonder how strong Malacca is. That'll be Brunei though. Just for a bit of funsies, I'm going to... Ooh, Vijayanagar got internal conflicts. Bit of funsies, I'm going to build up relations with Ming. I wonder if I could use their help in this area. Langjane on my rival, that would be a good choice if they weren't my rival. Actually. Have these guys made it yet? No, they're still on the way. Ah, here they come. I think? No. It's a long trip. Okay, Wurundjeri is now self-sustaining. Excellent. Might as well take the one next door as well. I'll make it a state. I'm not going to bother just yet. And Wadjuk is almost... There it is now. 2 prestige in Wadjuk. Actually, maybe I won't do this guy. Joost van Utenhof, controversial protectionist. Since Joost van Utenhof started providing advice for the trade developments in Netherlands, internal trade has been strengthened at the cost of curtailed imports and increased state regulation. While the decisions to improve infrastructure have been appreciated, recent suggestions have caused many influential people to question their philosophy. They argue that the stadtholder is taking Joost van Utenhof's advice too readily, and that we should look for mutually beneficial deals with other nations rather than seeking to dominate every area of trade. I'm going to dominate areas of trade. I think it has helped us so far. I'm actually going to do Menang instead. Build up this whole area. Okay, these Cleef people are annoying me. Let's go take them out. Native assimilation in Tulambuang. Some of the local natives have been assimilated into the colony's population. With the additional population, we have a lot bigger faith in the feasibility of Tulambuang. 100 pops. 3/4 of the way there now. And that's those guys put down once and for all. Still no options. Still 3s ahead of tech. Heavy ship. I don't really need this heavy ship. So Boy have declared war. And they've dragged Britain into it. And they've dragged Austria into it. Whoa, Savoy's actually really big. However, recently gone to war. What do you mean by recently gone to war? Ah. Okay. I could attack Brabant. Austria won't get involved. Baden and Munster will. This might be my chance to attack. Who's Baden? Baden's that one little province there. Okay. I wonder if Cologne would join me at war. Let's offer an alliance to Cologne. No, they wouldn't do it. Okay. Well, I might... Oh, it's a big war to do by myself, though. I have to think about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your support. Hope to see you next time.